It's a tradition that stretches back to 1934, and today we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit as we kick off the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration with a first of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day, and it is a classic. The Packers and the Lions on EA Sports. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. These guys have really hit their stride, winners in 7 of their last 9. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to get things started here on Thanksgiving Day. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. Able to slither by. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step out.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Now Goff. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Here's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Jamison Williams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Off the play fake, Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the Packers first down. First and 10.
Play action this time with Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Packers first down.
Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Love. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. He's got the hookup with Dobbs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Romeo Dobbs, 28 yards. And the Packers have come back to make it a 2-point game. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Lions offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Lions first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A gain of 20 more yards.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Goff now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
To throw is gone.
At the Packers 13.
And it's caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Isaac to Slaw. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Point after right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good. Here we go. Packers first down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down.
Love now. Over the middle, he's got Golden. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 66 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Love from the gun. To the sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 13-yard line.
Now Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face third and short. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. That gain on third down, good for 28. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And the Packers first down.
Here's Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Well, will sneak it. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Packers first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Our game here, the first of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day, and maybe more importantly for all of us at EA Sports, it kicks off the NFL's honoring of our namesake, John Madden. They've dubbed this the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration. Coach, of course, called so many of these Thanksgiving Day games in Detroit, also in Dallas, 20 in all, and his love of football and family and turducken really shined through. So Charles and I happy to try as best we can to carry on the tradition here on this great American holiday. They juked him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The stop by Marcus Davenport. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And they'll get this down to the 10.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Love. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden from 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. McManus's point after is good. And that will cut the lead down to 15. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Again, Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
There's Goff. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's another Detroit Lions 180. First down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. This is caught. Touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw. Love. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Working out of the gun. Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Dobbs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. A drive there of just 4 plays. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
He was covered by
now gone. This is caught by Williams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 36 yards. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The final shot before break here. Goff. And his throw is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
as he throws there, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got a man, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Floating one, incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Goff throwing again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Golden. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Packers.
Love now. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Herbie Joseph on the coverage.
Back to throw. Love. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
43. Set, go.
Going back to Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 16.
That's another Packers 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
4 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. And it'll be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd.
Goff now to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Open man, that's Campbell. So the completion good for just 3.
Number 46.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Goff.
At the 38-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Gibbs straight ahead. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the Packers 24-yard line.
Like 20.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 4.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the last time out, they had the good drive going to get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board.
That one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did.
Here we go. Here we go. 6 sec cut.
Love from the gun. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
15 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down.
Play action this time with Love. He's got a man. It's his fullback. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Packers first down. A gain of 11.
Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
To the air again. Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. A solid stiff arm. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
Jacobs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Stiff-armed him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. Running right through him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 84 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Gibbs on the toss left. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
Out of the gun. Goff. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. He'll try and do this himself. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Bates' kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Come on, set.
In motion, the tight end. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Packers.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
4 yards.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
4 yards. That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing. Love. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Black 20.
Here's Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fighting him off. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points up. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Hand off now to Gibbs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
11.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they go into pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Love now. That's complete to Dobbs. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 11, and it's
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Here is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. 45, right. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Packers 1st down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Come on, set.
A gain of 12.
52 bump.
1st down, Green Bay.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Going back to Love.
37-yard line.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Now, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance.
A gain of 5. Brings up
2nd down and goal. Love. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing now, Goff. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Goff. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff now to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Incomplete.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And that will extend their lead even further. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 13, 35 seconds to go. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Love. And he will be out of bounds here, but that will take precious seconds off the clock on a play that will wind up going for no gain. Now Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with just under 20 seconds to go.
Packers 1st down.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down.
That's interference.
This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Again, it's Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Detroit, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week.